I saw somebody the other day post a question, what's wrong with the real estate industry? And some of the answers I saw from the agents were, they were actually hilarious. But it got me thinking, and I've been negative about this industry for a long time. Being a broker owner, dealing with a lot of agents, and especially selling foreclosures and dealing with so many different agents, different buyers, contracts, the banks, dealing with everything I've seen in 20 years, it is mind-blowing. But, my whole gripe and complaint with the whole entire industry is the bar of entry in this industry is set so low, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I get it, and I realize the reasons why. You got to remember, real estate is based on membership. The National Association of Realtors, which is, I wouldn't say it runs the real estate industry, but just say maybe they oversee it. They're maybe like a governing body, okay? Now, their membership right now is 1.6 million members. They're the largest trade organization in the country. Another fun fact, they're the #2 lobbying organization in the country. Now, that's some fun reading. Just Google lobbying and in NAR, and you'll find some really good, interesting stuff. And some of the things they spend their money on is also mind-blowing. But hey, largest trade organization, #2 in lobbying, and that's who governs the real estate industry. So it's based on membership. They don't make any more money or any less money, per member. But when you have 1.6 million members and you're the largest trade organization in the country, you have power. So why is the bar set so low? Hopefully you've watched my other video on how easy it is to get a real estate license here in the state of Florida. If not, I'll try to link it up here if I remember. But go to my channel, find it. I just go through and show everyone how easy it is and what steps you have to take to get your license here in Florida. And it's ridiculously easy. Here's the other thing. This is what a lot of people don't understand at all. And this is probably one of my biggest gripes. Now, I'm seeing small new brokerages opening up all the time. And even if I don't know the agent, it's very easy to look up and check stats and numbers. And a lot of these agents that are opening up their own companies don't have a vast amount of experience. A lot of them have less than 100 total deals. And people don't realize what it takes to open your own company. At least here in Florida. All you have to do is get a real estate license, keep it active with a broker for 2 years. That's it, 2 years. You don't have to do a single transaction. You don't have to read a single contract. You don't have to go to a single class. But keep your license active for 2 years, and guess what? You can apply, take your course, take your test, pass it, and get your broker's license. Once you have your broker's license after 2 years, guess what? You can open your own company. You can be your own boss. You can have agents come underneath you and work for you. And that's what happens. And no offense to anybody out there, with a little experience open their own company. It's just, to me, it's a huge flaw in the industry. There's no way you should be able to do that without having some kind of experience and background, something. It doesn't work that way in the medical field. It sure doesn't work that way, for attorneys. But some agents can make as much or more than a doctor and attorney. So this business is just so lucrative. But the bar of entry is so low. And I hate to say this, but when you deal with people and you deal with a vast amount and a large number of people, and you deal in real estate, so you deal with buying and selling property, and you're dealing with people's money, it brings out the crazy, evil, and just wild crap in people. It's actually very aggravating at times to see, first, just how dumb a lot of people are with their money and have no clue what they're doing. And two, that the agent, their IQ level is just not up there. Common sense might not be, their forte either. They might not have that much of it. And that's what bothers and scares me is these people are representing buyers and sellers make these important decisions, but they have such little experience. Okay? There is no real training in real estate. It's all based on experience. Every deal you do, you learn. A great agent is not only a great babysitter, but a dang good problem solver. And that's what I feel like I am. I'm a problem solver. After 20 years and thousands of deals, I can solve problems. I can solve them before they even happen because I can see them coming. And that's what, experience brings. But, nothing's going to change, especially with COVID. I know the numbers have skyrocketed for agents. Like I said, Florida being the #1 state in the country. I mean, more than Texas, more than California. I mean, that is mind-blowing. But think about it. What is Florida? We are a retiree heaven. And if we go back to the stat, typical agent, white female over the age of 55, I mean, that's Florida. So, it makes sense, but it's also very discouraging to me personally because this is such an important business. I mean, it's extremely important because most people, most Americans, most people buying a home don't fully understand the process. Most people don't understand almost any part of the process. So that's why, to me, real estate agents are so important and handle such a delicate subject for people in their lives. But it's an industry where a lot of people just don't have a lot of brain power. They don't have a lot of common sense because it's so easy to get a license, and you can do it part-time. That's another thing. You don't see doctors doing, medical work part-time. You don't see real attorneys until they retire or get very old. They don't do it part-time. But real estate, we can do it part-time, Probably a lot of you people out there, probably have bought a house or sold a house with an agent that is a part-time agent. I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, that's enough. I'm done griping, bickering, but just remember, vet your agent, find experience. And experience doesn't have to necessarily mean a team. That's a whole different video. But look for experience because experience matters, okay? Experience is going to make or break your deal. And non-experience and not having a good, I guess a good broker, a good, backup is just not, it's not good for the consumer. Anyway, maybe one day they'll change the system, but I doubt I'll live to see it because it ain't changed in 20 years. So anyway, appreciate it. Hope you subscribe. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, leave me a comment, hey, good or bad. It is what it is. Just my opinion after 20 years in the business. Have a great day.